if you could be an item, maybe stand on the stage or come here. Okay, so the story, it started way back in the early 70s, I believe. Way back. The Bedhampton Babe and the Lee Park Scum. Really is a story, rags to riches. Okay, so it all began, apparently they met, ironically enough, on this beautiful island itself, in a wacky, classy nightclub on Hayling Island. Causeway nightclub. So they were very young, the courting period obviously seemed to go well, this young scallywag. Alright. Many of you might have looked through the book and seen a number of photos in there. The young footballer wannabe, you've seen those photos. And that brings on the first point, is those haircuts. Hopefully you've all seen those. The mullet, which was obviously very fashionable at the time, and you look rather ravishing, I must say. But you see this haircut. The perm is never a good look. And there is one photo in there, you should all have a look for reference afterwards. It is a complete circle around her head. It's like it's a sun behind her head, a brown sun. But they moved on from there. Sanj, of course, was the young, caring people person, and this is reflected throughout the career. And then a few years later, the marriage, you've all seen the marriage photos as well. That suit was brilliant. Then I came along, and let's be honest, they must have been doing something right. And there were two further siblings, and I think they did well there. I do remember actually when Mum was in hospital with Emmy, the culinary skills, should we call them, of one Mr. Steve Alexander came into play. Most nights, no, every night actually, was egg and chips, deep fried egg and chips, and I ended up with a jelly thing that went on my bum. That was really a constipated. You don't know that.
Where's this going?
They sent us all to the lovely school in Havant, Glenhurst, and there are a few Glenhurstians in today. Big ups. So they treated us well there. Then we all started growing up. I got into footy and stuff through him, and then he started trying to relive his football career through me. Because he was a handy footballer, let's face it, but Barry was always that little bit better. And then, the knee injury. So I had to stop playing. But then tried to relive it through me and tried to force me to join teams I didn't want to talk to. Came along. I scored against Hayling. He's like, you should be in that Hayling team. I don't want to, Dad. You're never going to... I didn't do it, neither did. And then, we grew up. We came up... You must remember that. We came up. We came good. Look at the kids. Everyone's great. Look at the family. They did a great job, to be fair. And then, we start moving out, and the midlife crisis kicks in. Dad took to cigars and wild women, fast cars, and retired from garden football. A sad day. The back. Sanj kind of reinvented herself as this new, modern, independent woman. Yoga, jogging.
I think it's
yoga course where she did some hash cakes. No one knows that, do they? Chocolate brownies. Yeah, right. Those were the dark days. Sorry. Shouldn't really. And then, so basically what I'm saying is, I'll fast forward now because there's very few funny stories in between. It is quite a gloomy past, isn't it? No, it's been a great few years. I haven't known them the full whack, but we fast forward to the current day. Honestly, I don't know anyone. This is going wrong. This is going wrong. I don't know any two parents that could have been better parents. They're the most amazing two people in the world. I think it goes to show, he would come down the park and play footy with my mates. I don't see any other dad doing that. No offence to other dads, but he's good. He puts his back out every time. Oh, I'm tired again and again. the other morning, I came back on Friday night where we were too late. This sums it up. We were too late to get to the pub. It was 11 o'clock. Come in, nice greetings from these two to my two friends from uni. Jack and Laura came down, and the sums up. So we started drinking wine, started chatting. Time flies when you're having fun. And it summed up. Emmy came back at 3:30 in the morning and goes, "What? Why is my family so weird? I get back at 3:30 in the morning, I'm still up drinking. What's wrong with you?" Embarrassing point for her, but for me, I love it. And, you know, they couldn't have done a better job. Us three have sorted. I don't know anyone, I keep repeating myself, I don't know anyone that dislikes these two, apart from when he starts arguments at dinner parties after one too many. You know. Anyway, my point is, they're both amazing people, and what a celebration, 30 years. We'll see you again in another 20 years, hopefully. Enjoy yourselves, and 3 cheers for Stephen Starr. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Thank you very much.
Gene, what shall I sing?
No.